In the year 1212, a strange movement swept across medieval Europe, one not led by kings or knights, but by children. Tens of thousands of young boys and girls, convinced they were chosen by God, set out to reclaim the Holy Land, without weapons and without fear. Some called it a miracle, others a madness. Today we explore the truth behind one of history's most haunting mysteries, the Children's Crusade. By the 13th century, Europe was still gripped by the dream of the Crusades. For over a century, kings and knights had marched east to capture Jerusalem, the holiest city in Christendom. But after repeated failures, exhaustion, and greed had tarnished the cause. When Pope Innocent III called for yet another crusade, many adults had lost faith. Yet among the poor, the desperate, and the devout, faith burned brighter than ever. They believed that where knights had failed through violence, the innocence of children might succeed through purity. In France, a shepherd boy named Stephen of Cloyes claimed that Jesus himself appeared to him disguised as a pilgrim. Stephen said he was given a divine mission to lead a crusade of children to the Holy Land. Word spread like wildfire. Thousands of children, peasants, and even a few adults joined him, believing miracles would follow their steps. Stephen reportedly carried a letter addressed to the King of France, a message he claimed was from Christ. When Stephen presented it to King Philip II, the monarch dismissed the movement as foolishness and ordered the children to return home. But many refused. They believed divine intervention would part the seas and guide them to Jerusalem. Meanwhile, in the Holy Roman Empire, a boy named Nicholas of Cologne began his own crusade. Like Stephen, Nicholas inspired crowds with promises of miracles. Reports say as many as 20,000 children and young peasants followed him, marching south through Germany towards Italy, singing hymns and carrying crosses. But the journey quickly became a nightmare. Many starved or froze while crossing the Alps. Only a fraction reached the port cities of Genoa and Pisa. When the seas failed to part, as many believed they would, some turned back. Others sought ships to carry them to the Holy Land. 7 ships reportedly set sail, but the children never arrived in the Holy Land. According to some chroniclers, 2 ships sank in storms off the coast of Sardinia. The others were said to have sailed instead to North Africa, where the children were sold into slavery. Other accounts claim some survivors made it to the Holy Land years later, but none of these stories can be confirmed. What's certain is that thousands vanished, their fates lost to history. In the centuries that followed, the tale of the Children's Crusade became legend, retold in sermons, chronicles, and folklore. Some saw it as divine punishment for Europe's sins, others as proof of how blind faith could be twisted into tragedy. Modern historians debate whether all participants were truly children. The medieval term puri may have meant the poor or the common people, but regardless of age, those who marched believed they were on a mission from God. The Children's Crusade remains one of the most tragic episodes of the Middle Ages, a story of faith, hope, and human frailty. They set out to save the Holy Land, but in the end, they could not even save themselves.